In the heart of Central America, between the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, there is a small and unique natural paradise. Costa Rica covers a small area of about 50,000 square kilometers and is characterized by an incredible variety of natural landscapes. Anyone who has been here knows that it is a unique place in the world, and with this video, we want to take you with us on our journey of discovery. We will follow the stops that have brought us to learn about Costa Rica through various projects, part of a bigger network called ACTUAR. This Costa Rican Alternative Rural Tourism Association has promoted and strengthened community-based rural tourism in Costa Rica since 2001. The network is composed of more than 36 community-based groups that combine traditional activities such as agriculture, fishing, environmental conservation, and rural tourism practices. These partner associations are located throughout the country in coastal areas, indigenous territories, the buffer zones of protected areas, biological corridors, agriculture production areas, and watersheds. ACTUAR's mission is to promote and strengthen economic, social, environmental, and cultural sustainability of all of its 36 initiatives. ACTUAR also acts as a travel agency that serves as an interface between the rural communities that created it and the tourists who want to experience the eco-touristic destinations all over Costa Rica. This way, the organization generates direct benefits for more than 899 people. The headquarters of ACTUAR is located in San Jose, the cultural and administrative center of the whole country and capital city of the Central Region, from where our itinerary starts. A few kilometers from the capital, we reach the Escazú district, the ideal starting point to the culture, traditions, and natural beauty of this area. Thanks to the CODESI Association, which deals with the development and protection of Escazú Mountains, we dive into a green and lush forest. On our journey, we are accompanied by Don Gerardo, a man that not only acts as our guide, but also plays a key role in Costa Rican traditions. With his son, Gerardo is a mascarero. After an arduous but stunning hike through the forest, we are invited to the home of Gerardo, where he entertains us with an extraordinary performance, marking the beginning of our journey through the many local traditions. Our guides, Melin and Don Rigo, accompany us to the amazing mural of Boyero, extraordinary sculptural work that summarizes the aspects on which the rural society of Costa Rica was founded. Right next to it stands the majestic Church of San Antonio, a World Heritage Site and one of the most famous destinations for tourists and pilgrims around the world. Afterwards, we see for the first time an instrument which, for decades, has been crucial in the local economy, the trapiche. This tool, which was used to squeeze the juice from the sugarcane, has now largely been replaced by industrial methods. But in some places, there are still those who keep traditional use of the trapiche alive today. In the evening, we move to the relaxing and picturesque town in the canton of Acosta. 2 nights in the beautiful atmosphere of Posada Rural Nacientes Palmichal are accompanied only by the sounds of nature, the flow of the river and the birds singing. We eat fresh, local food and see for the first time how traditional Costa Rican coffee is prepared and served, one of the most cultivated products in the area. A family atmosphere awaits us at Don Manuel and Doña Mary's place, where we find hundreds of varieties of unknown fresh fruit and an amazing farmer's breakfast, served in a banana leaf. Here time flies among love songs and old stories. Back at the Posada, another surprise awaits us, a visit to the nearby organic farm. Here we learn about the many agricultural aspects of life, from animal feeding to cheese preparation, while tourists from the capital try to milk cows. Nacientes Palmichal, managed by Hernan and his family, is a place that believes in the values of nature, sustainable tourism, and traditions. The next day, we moved to the Pacific Ocean for an authentic fishing trip. Consorcio por la Mar is an association of fishermen that protects the sea and marine life through a monitored system of sustainable fisheries. This preserves coastal habitats, the reproduction of species, and the quality of the product. After admiring the incredible work of the luchadoras, intent on unraveling the lines, we have the chance to enjoy the thrill of a fishing excursion by boat. We are not so lucky, but the atmosphere is magical and relaxing, and back on land we're able to enjoy delicious fresh fish in one of the many restaurants of the area. In the evening, we set off on yet another adventure. The Reserva Los Campesinos and our guide Victor are waiting to take us through the beautiful and natural atmosphere of the region. We begin with an excursion through plants of all kinds until we reach a breathtaking panorama. We come upon a suspension bridge perched over a waterfall in the woods. Here we are put to the test as we rappel both into the waterfall and from the bridge. Finally, we don't miss the opportunity to bask in the amazing natural pools. The atmosphere in Los Campesinos is unique to any other, with a visit to the nearby organic farms and the breathtaking waterfall of Don Miguel. The next leg of our journey takes us to the largest island of Costa Rica, Isla Chira. Far off the beaten path of typical tourist trails, we meet with a group of industrious and hospitable women. Using only natural materials, they create beautiful crafts, and together with the local fishermen, they work to protect the coastal environment and mangroves nurseries. Traveling by bike, we're able to enjoy the wonderful views and discover hidden beaches. Our time on Isla Chira comes to an end with a majestic boat tour among a myriad of birds and green mangroves. Once on the Nicoya Peninsula, a magical experience awaits us. After a 3-hour hike, we emerge through the lush greenery to the hidden paradise of Cerro Escondido. Don Arnulfo guides us through this authentic triumph of nature and protected natural forest. Animals, plants, rivers, and waterfalls enfold this wonderful environment of pure air and serenity, encompassed by a breathtaking panoramic view from the highest point of the area. Our next experience is more didactic. At the Casa del Sol in the Guanacaste province, we attend a lesson organized for students from the local school. The subject is very important: ancient cultivation and typologies of seeds, solar energy, and environmental sustainability. At the end of the lesson, we receive a demonstration in solar cooking and have the opportunity to taste the delicious results. The next stop is in the north of the country, near the Nicaraguan border. Here we meet the peaceful agroecological community of Hualilama, where a close-knit group of residents have created family tourism that allows the visitors to experience the everyday life of the local people. The activities are endless as we learn and cook delicious recipes together, attend traditional dance performances, visit farms and taste their products, and participate in recycling and sewing workshops. All this is next to a protected natural area, so we don't miss the opportunity to take a hike into the forest. A totally new atmosphere is waiting for us in the Caribbean region. A real journey through time takes us to the remote Bribri community of Strarapa, an indigenous group pursuing its own traditions with pride and wisdom, in a place where electricity and the modern world can't disturb the relationship between man and nature. Here we observe the lifestyle of the locals and learn about their culture thanks to Prudencio's teachings. The founder of the community welcomes us in Usule, the sacred house of the village. Following the instructions of the young Kenneth, we learn the art of archery and of weaving roofs with palm leaves. A unique experience between dream and reality. Once on the Caribbean coast, we immediately understand that the local culture is again truly unique. Here, the Jamaican influence is undeniable, and people speak a language called patois. Our guide is Junior, playfully known as Jungle Man. Following a reggae rhythm, he takes us to discover the local philosophy. Life is beautiful, just relax, enjoy the beauty of nature, and have fun. Leaving the coast, we enter the southern Pacific region, where we experience a remarkable encounter with two different indigenous communities. The first stop is in the territory of Bribripa Caneblo, a Bribri community which proudly cultivates its traditions. Here, thanks to our guide Alberto, we discover the extraordinary powers of medicinal plants, we learn to grind corn and understand the important value of the elderly and the Bribri oral tradition. In the evening, we are greeted with an exciting show of traditional dances. The last stop on our journey is in the Teraba Indigenous Territory, where we stay at the El Descanso Lodge. Here we experience an incredible immersion in the culture and local traditions with our guide Jeffrey, which includes wooden crafts, mysterious rock carvings, complete tour of cocoa processing, and a special trip to the community of Baruca, where we visit the local ethnographic museum. This is where our journey ends. We hope we have shown you the great importance of the ACTUAR network and the unique qualities that characterize it. There's so much more to discover. From the forests of Lago Jalapa, El Copal, Casa Caletes, from the hardworking volunteers of Aso Mobi and Aso Prola, the arts and crafts of Pancho. From the Quetzal Lodge hummingbirds, the natural products of Los Gansos Farm. ACTUAR Costa Rica offers a special touristic, human, sustainable, and unforgettable experience. What are you waiting for?